Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the live stream here. We're here in Stone Mountain, Georgia. My name is meteorologist Joseph Pisani. Great to have you guys on here. Sorry about those mic issues earlier, but we are still seeing the snow falling here, and it is approaching now, getting close to the 6 o'clock hour here. And we've still probably got another 30 minutes or so. I think it will be out of here by 6 o'clock across Atlanta. That line is now moving off to the east. Taking a live look out at the backyard, you can see everything is covered. I just measured about 15 minutes ago, and we were just at about the inch mark that we hit, just a little under an inch, about 8/10 of an inch is what we were at. And I think we probably won't quite get to an inch here. I think further out east, in Loganville, Monroe, Madison, even over towards Athens, potentially, they might actually hit that inch mark. We did get upgraded to a winter storm warning through 7 a.m. The roads out there, especially here along the I-85 corridor and east, really those areas, you can see kind of this line that I've drawn. Everywhere kind of east of there is where all of this snow has fallen this afternoon, and now as we get here into this evening. And so the roads are basically going to be impassable. We're expecting we are expecting the road conditions to continue to deteriorate through the night tonight and into the overnight hours tomorrow. And that's going to make things very difficult. We're actually going to have low temperatures in the morning between anywhere from 13 to 20 degrees, depending on exactly where you're at. So all of this moisture now that's on the roads, as people have been traveling over it and stuff like that, it's kind of turned into a little bit of a slushy mix. That is all going to freeze. Current temperature is about 22 degrees here in the Atlanta metro area, and definitely starting to see the snow wind down here as that line continues to move off to the east. But definitely, this system has really overperformed. I mean, places down in Louisiana, 9-10 inches of snowfall in some locations. Just uh, an absolute insane storm that we've seen throughout the day today, really unfolding down there. And all of this snow that's now fallen is going to stay on the ground tomorrow, especially further up here north. We will see some melting tomorrow, but very minimal. We're only expected to get to maybe 36 or 37 degrees. So, again, I do think it is going to take a couple days for it to melt. I think by Thursday, most of what's on the roads should melt away as the ground temperatures begin to warm. But nonetheless, it has definitely really been quite the event. And you can see there the snow still falling, but it's definitely slowed down from what it was earlier, a couple hours ago, around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So, but regardless, really amazing to see two back-to-back winter storms in less than 2 weeks. We had our last one on January the 10th, and then now here we are 11 days later, and we actually got another one. Obviously not as much snow here, only about an inch, versus the last one we had about 4 inches of snow. But still, regardless, it came down in just a couple of hours. So let's take a look out here at some of what we've kind of have going on here. Let me flip over here. All right, let me show you real quick what we're talking about here. So we did get upgraded here to winter storm warning here to include all of the metro area. You can see they shifted that north. And again, further south, I mean, they're going to get possibly 6 inches of snow, maybe even more down in South Georgia. I mean, this whole winter storm is just been overproducing all day long, exceeding all the expectation totals. I mean, New Orleans' previous record was 2.7 inches, and they've gotten over 9.5 inches of snow there in New Orleans at the airport. Just absolutely, this storm has just gone bonkers here today. And this is that new mesoscale discussion that I was just mentioning that the Storm Prediction Center put out. Again, increasing potential for snow with rates near an inch an hour here, pretty much from Macon all the way down to the Florida-Georgia line, even up here towards Savannah, down close to Brunswick. All of this area here, basically the southern half of the state almost, is going to be getting in on this snowfall action. So broad area of winter precipitation ongoing across much of the northern Gulf Coast and southeast. There's that band of moderate snow expanding over portions of south central Georgia. So far, temperatures have remained above freezing over portions of southern Georgia and northern Florida, but strong cold advection from the upstream stations in the mid to lower 20s should support a continued cooling trend through the remainder of the afternoon and into the evening. So basically, everything's going to end up changing over to getting down to where all this convection that comes through will most likely be just full-on snow down there. So just absolutely beautiful seeing this. Look at the live look here again out here. And it was kind of crazy. I went out earlier, maybe about an hour ago, and just to kind of see what the roads were like. And I'll be posting up a video here on our YouTube channel later this evening, just kind of showing what some of the road conditions were like earlier. And this was going on really since about 3:30 this afternoon, and thankfully, most of the school districts and things like that around this area were actually closed today. So the traffic was definitely much lighter than what it would normally be on a Tuesday afternoon. But still, there's been some major problems across the Atlanta metro area. Well, let's take a look here. I kind of want to see what things are looking like. Let's put on our traffic filter here. And you can see this is exactly what we're talking about across the Atlanta metro area. I mean, we've got crashes all over the place, really. Even here on 78, on 285. We've got crashes on a lot of these back roads. Ponce de Leon, multiple crashes. North Druid Hills. It is just absolutely hideous out here, especially on the eastern side of Atlanta. You can kind of see the difference of the eastern side versus the western side. All the screen not really having any problems up here on the northwest side, but really from Atlanta east, the further east you go, it's just absolutely, the roads just completely snow covered across these areas, and we're seeing multiple ongoing accidents across these areas here, and really not surprised to see that. So let's take a look at some of our traffic cameras. Pull this up. I don't know why the traffic camera page is not working at all. There we go. I mean, all sorts of traffic reports going on around here. And there's a look just to give you an example of what some of the roads are looking like here. This is I-20 eastbound there in DeKalb County, and you can see just the snow covered road, and all of this here is just going to turn to slush and ice this evening, and it'll all freeze over by the morning as those temperatures continue to drop. So we'll keep you guys updated on the latest here across Georgia, but definitely exceeded expectations here versus what they were initially forecasting. This thing came in at 3 o'clock, and that inch of snow came down really in 2.5 hours. We got about an inch of snow here, and I'll be interested if we ended up with some higher totals off to the east. But thanks for watching, guys. Again, if you are new to the channel, be sure to go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. Make sure you've got those notifications turned on, so when we go live that you can get those notifications. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe out there. Stay warm. Again, make sure that if you live anywhere in Georgia this evening, that you're dripping your faucets. We're going to be getting down. This is going to be the coldest of the last 3 nights. Tonight is going to be the coldest. We're going to get down to about, again, 13 to 20 degrees across much of North Georgia, Central Georgia. So we're going to have some major freezing issues overnight tonight, early tomorrow morning. Do not have any pets outside. Again, I don't think power outages are going to be an issue, thankfully, because we didn't really have any ice at all, and we're expecting very minimal ice even across coastal South Georgia. Maybe a light glaze of ice. I think it is all going to be snow. So the good news with this event is the power outages have not been an issue. But thanks for watching, guys. We will catch you guys on our next live stream. Have a great rest of your evening. Leaving you guys with one last live look at our radar.